Now I got who put together, I'm the glue.
Someone said,
Shorty.
Welcome to NBA 2K.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they know it's always tougher winning on the road, facing a solid team, but one with weaknesses. They'll look to take advantage and steal the win. Here we are coming up on the All-Star break. Shaq, for guys that are in a groove, could this disrupt their rhythm?
You know, veterans know how to keep things rolling on it. Some younger guys could be affected mentally because you know those young guys, they don't concentrate anyway. They have ADHD, ADD, APD, AUD, DOD, DAD, and all the other Ds.
E-I-E-I-O.
No doubt. With a knick-knack paddywhack. If you're on a hot streak and it's for real, it doesn't matter. It's going to continue. And if you're kind of this team that when things don't go well and then all of a sudden you start to struggle, then it's not real, Ernie. But I think this one's real.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're going to see you later.
Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 2, Darren Ellison. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At center, standing 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Victor Oladipo. Make some noise for your Pacers!
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. That was a great come-from-behind win, too. They got down but kept their heads up and fought back to win it.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but, boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's James in at the small forward position. The shot will not fall.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
On the wing, James. Here's Kuzma. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Ingram.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collison. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Here's Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one. Trade deadline is passed, Doris. It was moved to before the All-Star break. How do you think that's worked out so far?
I really like that, Kevin, because to me the rumors that can surround potential trades is a huge distraction, particularly if you're a star player. So to me, if you've earned the right to be part of All-Star Weekend, it should be celebrating the great game of ours and not necessarily worrying, geez, when I come out of this break, am I going to be somewhere else?
Good point. Collison finds Bogdanovich. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Collison against Ball. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. James misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. High arcing shot. The shot's good.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
James, the pass the ball. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. James outside. Turner with the steal. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Collison.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's tipped. Turner with the steal. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Sabonis against Kuzma. Back to Ball. Tries again. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And take a look at the 76ers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Indiana, just way behind.
And seeing where Indiana is, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, this is where the pressure really starts to build. Any little slip-up between here and the end of the season, and they could find themselves sitting at home for the playoffs.
Here is Collison following the basket by LeBron James. Bogdanovich, no good on the 3. Out to Ingram. Pulls up. James trying to free himself up. The rebound by Turner.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to James. That one falls. James has got 6.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collison. Here's Sabonis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Evans, he's checked in for Indiana. Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Ball.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
And for Sabonis, we all know his father was one of the best when it came to seeing the floor, Greg. As a big man, his passing game was terrific. And
skills like that go a long way in the NBA. Sabonis does all the little things that free up shots for himself and his teammates. Is starting to play with more aggression, and this is a guy that can be an all-star.
Lenz checked in for JaVale McGee. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys. We're going to use it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. 5 on the clock. Hart kicks to Kuzma. Over Sabonis. That one wide left.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Here's Kuzma, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Clearly a foul.
Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting.
You think about the Indiana Pacers and some of the young pieces they have to build around. Victor Oladipo has proven to be a legit all-star. Miles Turner is brimming with potential, and Domantas Sabonis. These are all guys you can build around. I'm excited to watch the development of this organization.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Here's Evans. Indiana again missing. Lakers trail by 6. To the inside. And it's by O'Quinn.
Well, just such an active presence on the defensive end. Kyle O'Quinn, get that weak stuff out of here.
Here's Hart, covered by Evans. Hart kicks to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
McDermott finds Joseph. Misses off the right iron. And Doris, when you talk about the young core of this Pacers team, you have to mention Paul George and the trade that sent him to Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, this is an organization, Kevin, that took tremendous criticism in the face of that Paul George trade. But Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis have proven counter to the argument that they didn't get enough. These are two talented young players who this organization can build around.
That one drops for him.
You just need to have a high level of basketball IQ in the pick and roll. Corey Joseph, step to the mic, sir.
Now here's Stevenson. He's covered closely. Len's shot is off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Well, Doug McDermott has bounced around since entering the league. He's been productive everywhere he's played to a certain extent, but he's looking to find that long-term home.
And with all the bouncing around, it's been hard for McDermott to get settled.
Right, we know this about Doug McDermott. The guy's a strong outside shooter, and that shooting should always find him in the rotation. This guy has got to grow as an all-around scorer.
Now here's Beasley. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. Stevenson trying to free himself up. Len's shot is off. And it's Evans in the corner. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Stevenson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Pacers leading by 6. Evans passes to Young. Out left to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Yeah, and every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And here's Evans. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. It's stolen. Stevenson right side. Over Joseph, and Rajon Rondo the basket on the assist from Stevenson. And it's now only a 1-point Indiana lead. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Back to Young. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Three from Stevenson. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Down low, stolen by Len. Here's Hart, covered by Evans. So they take the lead. And the Lakers lead by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Indiana, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Alex Len, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Josh Hart. Now, here's Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Zubac with it. Young's there. Beasley with a clean look from outside off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Evans outside. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Evans throws it down.
And I really enjoy watching Evans use that athleticism, especially when he's attacking. He's tough to stop.
Rondo dishes to Beasley. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Caldwell-Pope for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Pacers leading by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Beasley out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. Young outside. Over Beasley. Shots good from Young. Young's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pacers. Lakers trail by 5. Now here's Rondo. The feed to Beasley. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Pacers on defense.
The quick feet and strong hands of Corey Joseph help on the defensive end. He takes pleasure in shutting down his opponent.
From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now here's Evans. 9-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one goes in, and it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
You know, that right there is a great example. O'Quinn has got great hands, so he can step out or bang inside with the best of them.
Rondo against Joseph. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to O'Quinn. To the paint. Here's Evans. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Evans has got 9.
Boy, the big man Kyle O'Quinn showing pretty touch on the pass.
Stevenson outside. Inside. Here's Zubac. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Evans feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Young. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Collison's out there. The Lakers also with a sub. Ingram, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Thursday, he'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now, here is Young. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 9 points. And the pass to Zubac. Ingram against Evans. Ingram attacking. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ingram's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And Joseph kicks to Evans. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. Evans with the rebound.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Collison's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lakers trail by 9. Ingram outside. Back to Rondo. Pass to Zubac. In the corner, it's Ingram. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Ingram, how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And with Collison and how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
A player who can calm down a team in a very interesting intersection in a game is a valued commodity. And Doris, you see a lot of these players every game in the league that have that quality.
You do, and you could go across any number of organizations. I would begin with Chris Paul, who has the ability to hit big shots, either on his own ability to break a defender down or to find the right person to create that opportunity. Sean Livingston of the Golden State Warriors and Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors are 2 what I like to call stabilizers. And then the other great guy, of course, we have to include him in every conversation, is LeBron James, because he can dictate the outcome of a game on a possession-by-possession basis.
And here's Collison following Lonzo Ball's 3. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Ball kicks to Zubac. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. No good on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside Collison. There's the dish to Turner. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
And what I love about Oladipo, he does such a great job playing within the context of the offense. If you're open, he will find you.
Ball, the pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Oladipo on the wing. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Kuzma. 20 points for him last game against Golden State. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Collison up top. He's covered by Ball. And he makes that one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lenz checked in for Zubac, and Hart subbed in for Ingram. Now, here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans. Len grabs the board. To the middle. Kuzma kicks to James. It's good. James has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Hart, guarded by Oladipo. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Bogdanovich looking around. Over LeBron. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 14. Pass to Hart from 10 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter. Collison finds Oladipo. Back to Collison. Stolen by Ball. Nice shot by James. James has got 10 points in the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
LeBron against Bogdanovich. And just miss after miss right now.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game. James against Bogdanovich. LeBron drives in. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Ball. Ball's got his second basket of the game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Lakers on offense. They picked up 11 straight, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Lakers have had an off night from the stripe tonight. McDermott's checked in for Darren Collison. And the Lakers also making a switch. McGee's checked in.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
And I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Lakers, 4.5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. Turner with the steal. And here's McDermott. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
Oladipo against Ball. James wide open. Here's Len. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The initial miss was the best thing that could have happened to them. He was in absolutely perfect position for the putback.
Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to McDermott. Right side, Bogdanovich. Inside. Sabonis, no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. And the dunk by James.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Bogdanovich dishes to Oladipo. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Pacers leading by 7. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. They get a hand on it. Back to Oladipo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Here's James. He's got 17. Right wing. There's the triple. Kept alive. McGee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I know how popular threes are in the NBA. Boy, you can't do better than those quality looks in the paint.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, you're doing well, but the rest of the team's kind of struggling offensively. What are they doing to take everybody else away?
They're doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them, just contesting our shots. We got to continue to move the ball from one side to another and get some good looks. But when we get them looks, we got to knock them down as well.
We'll see if they fall in the second half, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. Sabonis and Turner inside. And it's Collison in at the 1. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. the Lakers' number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
And so he hits both.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Collison kicks to Oladipo. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside Collison. Oladipo with the ball. Baseline jumper. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk. I don't think many knew what to expect from Domantas Sabonis after his trade to Indiana. But what they got is a very smart basketball player who's got size, feel, and skill.
Now, here's Ball. Ingram outside. That 3 off the mark. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Misses the 3. Indiana leading. Bogdanovich left side. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball kicks to Ingram. To the inside, Kuzma. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up? They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Pacers leading by 5. Collison looking around. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. Fast break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Now here's Collison. 6 points for him to the inside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kuzma. How last month turned out for him? Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
The Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Ball kicks to McGee. Ingram against Oladipo. The 8-footer. James, that's a 2-pointer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got 19 points.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Evans finds Turner. And here's Oladipo, guarded by McGee. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Ball against Collison. Now Ball. He has 5. And there's the pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Collison kicks to Evans. Unloads from 13. Collison, no good. Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, James. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. Young comes in for Sabonis. And it's Joseph in for Victor Oladipo. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Now here's Evans. He's got 11. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Evans attacking. Here's O'Quinn. Young trying to break free. The shot's good from O'Quinn. And the Pacers lead by 5. Rondo against Joseph. Out to Kuzma. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Free throw good, Kuzma.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Young outside. On the wing, Evans. He's guarded by Stevenson. Evans passes to Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
How about the confidence from Thaddeus Young? He is an effective in-between shooter. You've got to guard him.
Zubac with it, working on O'Quinn. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Nobody near Stevenson. The Pacers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stevenson against Evans. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Joseph. And he banks in the layup. Joseph's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
And here's Rondo. Stevenson left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers leading by 5. Joseph looking around. Now, here's O'Quinn. Zubac defending. McDermott kicks to Joseph. Shot clock at 5. Over Rondo. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Offensive rebound. Tries a 3. Out to Kuzma. And Young comes over to help. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for James.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. Just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
And the Lakers call time here. The Pacers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Alex Len's checked in for Zubats. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Hart subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Len. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Lays it up off the glass. O'Quinn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Rondo against Joseph. Rondo passes to Len. Misses from short range.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Shooting for Indiana.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing. Shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone. And really, his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Stevenson outside. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Joseph. From 17 feet out, Len grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hart, no good. Pacers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Rondo against Joseph. To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's Hart. Covered by Evans. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Len. And it's Beasley in the corner. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. 3 from Stevenson. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Quinn's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hart, that's good.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Now here's Joseph to the middle with the fadeaway. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 16 points for Tyreke Evans.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Out to the right wing. Stevenson inside the 3-point line. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Stevenson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Joseph against Rondo. Joseph finds Bogdanovich. 1:39 left to play here in the 3rd. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Bogdanovich, a guy who has moved around a little bit the last few seasons. But you wonder, has he found a home with Indiana? This guy steps right into the wing, gives them great production from the 3.
Turner's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Beasley. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Len. Ball kicks to Hart. Back to Ball. With the teardrop, rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Right side Turner. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And the Pacers lead by 11. Doris, for Bogdanovich, perhaps the biggest help he provided was his improved defense.
Well, let's remember this about Bogdanovich. Early in his career, it kept him off the floor. And he flat decided, I want to be in the lineup when it's closing time, and made a real commitment to being better defensively.
Kicks it out to James. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Young passes to Joseph. Bogdanovich against Ingram. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Indiana.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Hart kicks the ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ingram's got 6 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with ball, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you, the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Pacers leading by 7. Evans finds Bogdanovich. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
LeBron James on the wing. Passes it to McGee. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bogdanovich feeling it right now, Kevin. When he's in that zone, you just keep getting him the rock.
LeBron against Sabonis. James. Out to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hart. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Oladipo. And Oladipo stays with it. Oladipo's got 21 in the game.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Evans dishes to Oladipo. Feeds to Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 24 points for Victor Oladipo. Oladipo against Ball. He dishes it to McGee. Back to Ball. Down low. McGee's shot is off. Indiana leading by 14. Outside, Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Evans. He kicks it to Oladipo. Up top, Sabonis. Here's Bogdanovich. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Ingram. Drills the baseline jumper.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Darren Collison is checked in for the Pacers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. LeBron James on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Free throw good, LeBron. When it comes to building confidence, Doris, some people say playing one-on-ones in practice is a huge help. Is that something that you did when you were playing at Providence?
Kevin, I believe this could be the single greatest development tool for any individual player. If you start at the free throw line and play one-on-one against a player who's maybe slightly above your level or certainly at your level, and you limit that one-on-one from the free throw line to 2 dribbles or less, your skill set, I promise you, is going to develop. The other thing I would encourage young players to do is play 3-on-3, because it forces you to move and to cut and to screen and how to do those things properly if you're going to be effective. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. It always helps you when you go back to the 5-on-5.
Such great advice. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 7th assist here tonight. Ball against Sabonis. Out to Ingram. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Here's Collison. Sabonis with the ball. To the middle. And again, it's Miles Turner. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, Kevin, Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Ingram attacking. Back to ball. The pass to LeBron. Fires the three. That shot, no good. ID by Bogdanovich.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Oladipo against Ingram. Pass to Kuzma. Ingram left side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And that one falls for Ingram. So he gets them both. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Over in the corner, Turner jacks up a 3. Here's Oladipo. McGee with the block. Goes up again. Sabonis, no good. Lakers trail by 13. The drive by James, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Collison against Ball. It's tipped. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
The drive by James. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Collison, the pass to Oladipo. McGee with the block. LeBron against Bogdanovich. Pass to Kuzma. He goes up again, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Lakers trail by 11. Inside, here's McGee, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, easy put back. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Indiana making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Ball. Here's Kuzma. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Indiana leading by 7. Now Collison. Down low. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Trying to get something going. Here's Sabonis. Plays it up and banks it in. Sabonis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Here's Kuzma. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Collison kicks to O'Quinn. To the middle. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Collison. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Sabonis. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by McGee. McGee's got 3 assists in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
The drive by James. Oladipo with the block. Outside Bogdanovich. Oladipo finds O'Quinn. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. gets tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Outside Collison. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Here's Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
Victor Oladipo.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
James looking it over to the wing right side. Corner shot. Another shot out to Kuzma. McGee trying to break free. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Evans, he's checked in for Oladipo. Now here's LeBron. To tie it up. Ooh, off one.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron. Always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
And here is ball to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. From deep LeBron. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.